Welcome to the Root of All Broth. I'm Kathleen Hill, and this is the show where we talk about the inspirations behind the foods that we cook. This is a mini-sode, and though it's raining and storming outside, that doesn't mean we can't have sunshine in our kitchen. So today I'm going to teach you how to make homemade strawberry cobbler. Why strawberry? Well, they didn't have peaches at the grocery store. You can use whatever fruit you like. Strawberry cobbler is just as good as peach cobbler. You just have to adjust the sugar a little bit depending upon what kind of fruit that you use. So let's get started, and as always, the recipe is in the description. Okay, so we're going to start with a stick of butter and we're going to put it in the pan that we're going to cook our cobbler in. Right now our oven is on 350, so I'm going to put this pan in the oven and let this butter melt in the pan. Now while that butter is melting, I'm going to go ahead and chop my strawberries. I'm just going to half the strawberries for this recipe. You can use about 2 cups of fruit, a little more if you'd like. But you don't want to cut your fruit too small, because if you cut it too small, then you're not going to be able to taste it in the cobbler. We want big chunks of fruit. So I have 2 cups of sliced strawberries. Okay, so now that we have our strawberries cut, we're going to go ahead and get 1 cup of sugar. Now I tasted these strawberries before and they were not sweet. They're kind of bitter. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cup of sugar on them. If they were very sweet, I would not use the whole cup. So taste your fruit, whatever fruit you're going to use, and determine how much sugar that you need. Okay, so we're going to start making our batter now. We have 3/4 cup all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, put that in, and then I have 1/2 cup sugar here, and then we have 3/4 cup milk. I'm going to go ahead and stir that up and start to make my batter. And don't forget, to this batter we also want to add 1 little pinch of salt. So I'll just add 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, our butter is now melted. We just put it in the oven while the oven was preheating. So the next thing we're going to do is take our batter and just pour that right on top of the butter. You do not stir it. So that butter is going to kind of envelop our batter here. If you've got a couple lumps in your batter, it's okay. Get it as smooth as you can get it. Then after that, we're going to take those strawberries that have been soaking in the sugar and we're just going to pour that right on top. Do not stir it. Ooh, little splash there, guys. There you go. Now we are ready for the oven. We're going to cook that on 350 for 1 hour and then it's ready to go. It could not be easier. So it's been an hour and our cobbler is ready. Look how beautiful that is, how golden that crust is. I can't wait to dig in. All right, I'm going to put this in this bowl. Look at that. Ooh. No stirring. No muss. No fuss. Look at these strawberries. That's what happens when you leave full strawberries in there, or half them. You don't want it too small because you want that delicious fruit. What's the best way to top this, guys? Okay, look at that. We topped this with small batch bourbon vanilla ice cream. Guys, don't you want to dig in? Doesn't that look beautiful? And we just thank you for coming by and enjoying this mini-sode with us. Check out some more of our mini-sodes here on the channel and some of our full episodes. And as always, if you feel like donating to the hungry, think about giving to organizations like Variant Nastojnik in Bulgaria, as well as Feeding America here to help during this crisis. Come on back.